Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Raspberry.
And I'm Ripple, and finally we're reviewing A Hat in Time on Nintendo Switch.
So let's tip our hats and roll the intro. Right, let's go straight into particulars. A Hat in Time. It was released on Windows and Mac OS in October 2017.
Interestingly enough, that's where I originally played this game.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I've actually been waiting.
Did you do it through Steam?
Yes.
Oh, what's through
yes.
Steam?
Yes, it was. No, actually, it was through GOG.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I got it through GOG. Yeah.
And then it was released 2 months later in December for PS4 and Xbox One. Currently, we're playing it on the Switch, and that was released on October 18th, 2019. And the physical copy wasn't released until November the 8th, 2019.
That's what we're actually playing. I was waiting for the physical copy. I must say, little bit of information. For the physical copy, you actually get the Seal the Deal and the Death Wish DLC included. I don't believe you get that included with the digital version. You have to buy it separately, I think.
Yeah, obviously there's quite a different price difference. Obviously on the PlayStation Network it's $23.99, and on the Switch physical copy in Amazon, I see it was $35.87.
I didn't pay that much. I got mine off base, I believe, but I can't remember. I think it was about 29 quid I paid.
Oh right, okay, it's quite a big saving then as well.
Yeah, it was. Base is really good actually.
Obviously,
Base.com, guys, is really good for games.
It was developed by Gears for Breakfast and published by Humble Bundle.
Yes, and it's basically an old school 3D platformer, and it's a good one, to be honest. Basically, you play as Hat Kid. She travels through space and time, and she's just chilling in space. And the mafia knocks on her window demanding protection money. Basically, that's the plot. She refuses. They cut a hole in the window, and the timepieces that power her ship go everywhere. And it's your job to get them all back in a world filled with quirky characters and just mysterious situations.
Now you've said that to me.
Yes.
It's a modern Toe Jam and L.
No, well, no, not really, because they're shit pieces. You got to get your timepieces back in there.
Oh, right, okay.
Plus, Toe Jam and L is very different. But no, it's a very good game. I mean, the characters in it. I mean, it's got so much character, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, so much, like, you can see it in their faces and everything.
Expression. Yeah,
the expression on the characters. Hat Kid herself is just amazing. Like, this guy, the conductor, you've got so many characters. The Snatcher, who is in the forest level, and the levels are varied as well. Like each world that you go to, the first world is Mafia Town. That's more like your old school, like open world, go around, find your pieces, do this, do that. Whereas the second world, like the conductor versus DJ Grooves, I believe his name is, they're sort of competing, both making a movie for the bird version of the Oscars, and you've got to sort of help them make their movie. Get the timepieces while you're going. While the third world, you sort of the Snatcher, he sort of takes your soul, signs your soul away, so you've got to do jobs for him in his forest. And like the fourth world is like open world, complete free roam open world, which is really good. So that's all very varied. There's lots of secrets to find, very collectathon-y. You've also got, in each level you've got hidden like statue things to find. You get a certain amount of them, and on the ship, which has got a whole personality of its own, there's a lot of exploring to do in the ship. You can put them there and unlock time rifts, which are other little levels of their own.
Is it easy for 100%er?
Not easy, but it's doable, yeah.
It is doable.
Yeah. And I will say, like, look, I mean, this is just one of the missions. It's so varied, and the whole premise of it is like you get different hats. You go around, you collect wool, and you can make different hats that do different things. So like you get a hat that makes you run fast, or you'll
different
get
attributes of your character.
Yeah, and in this version as well, they've added the free DLC, which is a co-op mode, which we actually tried.
We had a little go,
You get to use Bokid in this, which is a new addition. It's the same screen. I will say it was too laggy for me. It kept stopping mid play.
Yeah, if someone went too far.
I don't know if that's exclusive to the Switch. I've not tried it on any other platform, but you'll see it kept stopping like this. Very bad performance.
Unless there's a patch that they're looking.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what it's like on the other systems, guys. But on Switch, it was kind of unplayable co-op. Like, you know, I didn't get no enjoyment out of it. But I mean, it's a free update, so someone might get a kick out of it, you know. But we tried it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did give it a go.
It was worth mentioning.
I think with that it would have been better if it was split screen.
Yeah.
Both roam.
Also, in the physical version, you get the Seal the Deal DLC, which is another world with more timepieces and missions to do and what have you. It's set on a boat, basically like it crashes like the Titanic. Spoilers. It's it's not bad little mission, to be honest. It's quite funny. There's like 3 missions to do in it and a rift. And yeah, like it's got a few new extra characters in it. It's worth it, worth playing through if you like the game.
The visuals are good. I must admit, the actual visuals and the cards, the actual graphics, the actual animations, really
definitely
sharp.
It controls really nicely as well, and the platforming is amazing as well,
right,
especially with the different hats. Like
obviously, if you need to get a further jump in, you've got different hats to do further.
Like you've got an ice hat, so you can bounce off of ice things and stuff like that. Plus, you can unlock different flares for your hats, so they look different. And in the Death Wish mode as well, which you get with this DLC, that's madness. That's basically like extra hard mode. You'll see it come up in a minute. That is the Snatcher is like the guy from the forest. He's like, it's one of the bosses, but the Death Wish mode is basically him. And through that mode you can unlock, but it is hard. You get really mad missions. I think there's like 150 missions to do in it. This is it, Death Wish mode, and you can unlock costumes as well as different hat flares.
Okay.
So look, like it just takes normal missions and really makes them difficult. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff. I unlocked the N64 costume, so it makes you look really retro. It makes you look all like, you know, old schooly, which is really good for me because I'm old. But I must say I've only done 2 missions on Death Wish, so it's not for the faint-hearted. As you can see, I'm really sucking on it here because I didn't have no footage of it when I was editing the video, so I quickly had to go and do something. That's why.
Oh, right.
But yeah, it's a really great package overall, and for anyone who loves this type of game, I mean, a lot of people bang on about Ukulele and how it was meant to be the greatest comeback for 3D platformers, and it was a letdown. I would say Hat in Time it's the best 3D platform I've played since the old days, you know. Apart from Mario. I mean, to be fair, I prefer it than than the Mario 3D games. Mario was always at his best with 2D, you know me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll give my final thoughts on it because the video's telling me to.
Yeah.
And that's how I make them. So, yeah, final thoughts. You love a 3D platformer, you'll definitely get a kick out of this, especially if you love old school style, and yeah, if you like collectathons as well. Definitely a lot to go back and do in this. It's got a lot of character, this game. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Give it a 9.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10, but I give too much 10 out of 10. I'm too kind.
I told you you're going to start naming him Ben 10.
Ben 10, yeah. I don't know if you feel that if you've played enough to give it a review. I don't know if you just want to give it a few words.
To be honest, like, I enjoyed playing it. It was like you said, it was a bit glitchy and stuff like that. But the visuals, and I can see the overall game, obviously with you playing it, watching you do it. I'd probably give it around a 7, me, if I'm honest. But that's with the amount that I've only played it.
Yeah, you've not played it a lot though, have
No,
you?
I haven't played it that much.
No.
But yeah, I'd say for the first initial play, I'd say obviously 7.
Okay, guys, and I've got to mention, definitely pick up the, I've got to say this properly, Nakayusa Metro DLC if you like this game. It's $3.99 on the eShop and it's so great. So anyway, thanks for watching and catch you in the next one.
Take care.